he wins. I'm not sure how this...
Oh, that's a good point. We'll find out. Maybe as a treat, he might pop back in. We can do a 3-man booth. We've done it before, but it looks like it's going to be a Tyrone Woodley mirror match here.
Yeah, these guys are going to stand and bang. If you get top position with Tyrone Woodley against Tyrone Woodley, you know, the top guy's laughing. I mean, it's a good spot to be. I'm not sure if anyone's going to go for a takedown or not. But don't stand in the pocket with T-Wood. Do not stand in the pocket. Look at that, 8-4.
8-4.
Right.
We are going to have to just turn it down a tiny bit on this because they have left the commentary on. If the fighters can hear us, they are able to edit their audio right now before the fight starts. Maybe just turn that commentary audio down. But if not, we'll have to keep it nice and low. Because Tyrone Woodley versus Tyrone Woodley. Now, we know BruceLeeRob loves Tyrone Woodley. He plays him all the time, knows all his moves, likes to take advantage of that overhand, but great job. I expect to see that duck-in uppercut into the lead hook coming out here, but they're going to come out orthodox, so we need to see that slip off to the left-hand side from both fighters because you've got to assume that jab's coming out, and that duck-in uppercut when it comes out, you also got to slip to the right-hand side. So that's the problem with when it's orthodox v orthodox. You'll slip the jab to the left, but you got to slip the uppercut to the right.
For sure, and with this new patch, Bailey, if you do get rocks early on the fight, they do last the entire fight. So keep that in mind. Like just the last fight we watched, they add up and they accumulate. So come second and third round, you're not going to be able to take any more rocks, especially against a guy like T-Wood. So I say whoever gets the early advantage in the striking in this one is probably going to win the fight because these guys are both very, very talented fighters. But I think it's just going to who's going to be the crisper fighter tonight? Who's going to be sharper tonight? I'm very excited for it.
I'm excited too. We've seen a lot of fighters come up, make their names. Co-main event of the evening. Let's see, ImUhBoxer. Will we see him keep coming back? Will we see him, you know, return and continue to dominate here if he does win tonight? Or BruceLeeRob, will he become a name in the PS4 scene? We're about to find out. Co-main event of the evening.
ImUhBoxer, BruceLeeRob. Let's go.
BruceLeeRob. Look at them both dropping the taunt here. Let's see how it goes out. BruceLeeRob in the blue gloves. ImUhBoxer in the red gloves. BruceLeeRob trying to come out with that double jab, and we'll see here some leg kicks coming out early already. The distance between them is quite vast, but they both know they have that power D, so they're trying to gauge and keep that distance.
How about this quality though, Bailey? Before we get right into this fight, this quality is beautiful. Back to you.
Indeed it is, and we love it. ImUhBoxer already making the read on the outside leg kick, which BruceLeeRob, I mean, we know he likes to box and bang them leg kicks. I don't know if we'll see him come up top. Depends, we will, but not maybe with Tyrone. There he is. He's slipping the right-hand side there. He's slipping off to the right to get outside that jab and firing that jab down the middle, which is good because if the guy does follow up, if the ImUhBoxer follows up with that uppercut, he's going to jab and interrupt that there. But got to be careful. Look at ImUhBoxer. We talked about this. We talked about him being a counterfire already on the back foot. BruceLeeRob's having to come forward and initiate this offense here, but the 1-2's coming out and these taunts are coming out here, D.
Yeah, he really wants him to fight against the cage here. He's begging him to come back and fight him. He wants to land that counter shot against BruceLeeRob, but BruceLeeRob, you know, he's putting good pressure here, getting that. Look at the leg damage already on that lead leg. It's adding up here early 2 minutes into this fight. Yeah,
definitely the leg damage, but he's also firing quite wild and you know, you can see his stamina's already going down, and he's not even been rocked yet. The advantage is barely noticeable. We're only halfway through this round, but if he keeps fighting and firing with his stamina down like that and getting overzealous trying to land those shots, we will see some difference start to pan out. And there's the outside leg kick and 3 uppercuts coming through. BruceLeeRob ate 2 of them, but ImUhBoxer really trying to find his openings now and the weaknesses in BruceLeeRob's game, and Bruce having a little bit of a job here. He's trying to put that pressure on with that jab, but he's eating a few shots. There's the slip to the outhand side.
A beautiful job. 2 minutes left here in the first round. Co-main event, BruceLeeRob versus ImUhBoxer. BruceLeeRob in the blue gloves, ImUhBoxer in the red gloves. And early on, you're right, Bailey, the stamina advantage going in the favor of ImUhBoxer. He's more picking his shots as BruceLeeRob's coming at him and trying to fire that big shot.
In terms of the striking advantage, I mean, I don't know who's up on the scorecards right now. Bruce has been landing big leg kicks and a few other stuff, but ImUhBoxer, when he has been firing, he has been landing. And there's a nice outside leg kick, but did he a left hand and the double jab into the overhand here, and then a big leg kick behind it. So BruceLeeRob is, you know, doing these 4-punch combos and landing at the end of them, making a couple of strikes count, and it's just holding the block. I know it's tempting to just wail and try and get one through, but ImUhBoxer just standing tall, and Bruce is going to lose a lot of stamina for just whacking on that block there. He needs a left hook. There comes with a leg kick again, checked by ImUhBoxer, who fires back straight down the middle. Eats that jab, and there's the outside leg kick. BruceLeeRob landing some good strikes down the middle here. Man, the the pace of this fight is pretty high. Oh, there's the head kick.
You know, you got to be careful about those taunts, too. One bad taunt, bang, you're done. So, you know, I like the taunt. It's fun and all, but you got to be careful. He almost took a head kick to the jaw as we got 10 seconds left. Great first round. Don't know how to really score it, but the better shots landed by ImUhBoxer, but the more powerful ones, obviously, by BruceLeeRob.
Yeah, we'll see if that leg kick damage comes into play as a factor. There's the outside leg kick here as well. Just chopping it down, getting that outside leg damage. And, you know, BruceLeeRob definitely coming forward, did land a lot of kicks. He is a little bit lower on the stamina, but I wouldn't say it's anywhere near a level you should be worried about. Especially because he almost expended exactly the amount you'd want to expend in a first round of a 3-round fight. So good job by both fighters. I mean, both playing their own game, playing their strengths and their weaknesses. You know, this is for a mirror match. This is a good fight. Two different styles playing out in a mirror match. But here we go. Second round of our co-main event of the evening. BruceLeeRob taking on ImUhBoxer. BruceLeeRob in the blue gloves, ImUhBoxer in the red gloves. Here we go, D.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what BruceLeeRob's going to do to start off this round. Yeah, he's keeping going forward. We thought ImUhBoxer was going to be more defensive, but look at him, though. He just knows when to pick his shots. He goes 1-2, leg kick, and he's working that with Rob. Rob just, though, sticking his face, but he's got to watch out for those uppercuts. I love it.
Trying to get those jabs in there, trying to set openings for his big right hand. Ooh, did the whiff on the strike there. If he threw that, it would have caught him. And now we see ImUhBoxer trying to employ that rear uppercut. Ooh, got if any of these fighters miss, the penalty is huge. You see, as soon as someone misses on a strike, they get countered straight away. And there he whiffs on the uppercut, and that outside leg kick comes again and forced to change to southpaw. Now back to orthodox.
There he goes. Yeah, and that leg kicks, he's just chopping the tree down, and it is adding up. BruceLeeRob obviously working on that in his game, and when you got T-Wood, why not, eh? Kick the lead leg.
Yeah, big, powerful leg kicks from T-Wood, and BruceLeeRob definitely showing us his skills here tonight. I mean, ImUhBoxer, no joke, he is highly ranked. BruceLeeRob putting on the display, definitely getting the work in, but you know, ImUhBoxer's doing his game, landing some good shots, and the stamina's coming down, but it's not a level we should worry about here. ImUhBoxer trying to land that swaying uppercut, and I would like to see him try. Oh, here comes the takedown attempt. That's not good, but I would like to see ImUhBoxer try and just slip that jab, because Bruce is leading with that jab a lot. He's doubling up on that jab, and he's leading with that jab. If you can slip to that right-hand side, ImUhBoxer, and then fire that uppercut, you will probably catch Bruce coming in, because not only is he throwing that jab, he's stepping in with that jab, which makes him even more vulnerable to that strike. There it is again, the double jab again. Oh, there's the right hand lead, but he tends to be leading with that jab a lot.
Balian, the welt on ImUhBoxer's lead leg. I can see it from here. Look at that thing. He's got to either switch stance. There he goes. He had to switch stance. It is just, it's eating him up. He's got to get back out of there.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Next leg kick, Balian, I swear. Next leg kick's going to put him on tilt.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's flashing and blinking red, but he has made that switch, but he switched back again. And oh, there's the duck, because he slipped that jab, and that's what we need to see more of. BruceLeeRob, an interesting tactic here, just really the pressure and the peppering with the jabs, and he's using that jab as a real offensive weapon here. He's lowering the stamina, he's catching interruption strikes, and he's been very offensive with that jab, throwing a lot of them, and he's changing the elevation of them as well, going to the body. Really, everything's becoming that jab for Bruce. But if ImUhBoxer can find a target to slip it, get off to the right-hand side here, fire that right hook around the back of it, he can make some big reads on it. And just try
I would
and
love to see that too. Even either slip straight, then a hook. Just something, because you got to know he's coming in every time with the punches, and here comes BruceLeeRob with 40 seconds left.
Oh, he's dropped him with the head kick.
He gets a knockdown, taps him, kicks him in the head. BruceLeeRob going ham here on Sunday night. Look at him go.
Look at him go indeed now. This is his round in the bag. He's got to be careful not to blow himself out with the stamina here or get something caught, because ImUhBoxer is just still backing up. I'm expecting ImUhBoxer to just explode with something. It feels like he's waiting on something, but we haven't seen anything big from him yet. And BruceLeeRob, good job with the duck. Feints, baits him in, lands the 1-2. Stamina's a little low, but good job.
He's putting on the pressure. BruceLeeRob putting on the pressure. Stamina might be a bit low. That's because he was throwing heat. BruceLeeRob got the knockdown. Definitely won the round in this new scoring system. Great round from him, working the leg too, making his opponent switch the stance. ImUhBoxer had to go southpaw to orthodox, back to southpaw. Great job by BruceLeeRob getting his game plan out there.
Yeah, and for someone who is a boxer, ImUhBoxer. I would love to see some more head movement. And that's 2 hooks, you know. 1 duck under, he would have dodged. That's 3 hooks. 1 slip down, he would have dodged all 3 and found a perfect lane for that uppercut, but didn't. Just backed up and held that block. And especially in a fight where you're getting outpointed, you got to take those risks. You got to try and duck when someone's coming in and fire something big, because if not, you're not going to win. But he has a stamina advantage. BruceLeeRob's leg was getting a little red towards the end of that round, but let's see what he can do with it. Final round of the co-main event in the evening. BruceLeeRob in the blue gloves, ImUhBoxer in the red gloves. Here we go, D.
And he switches stance right off the bat. You notice that, Bailey? He doesn't want to get tagged early, and he's going to try to get that. Leads with a triple uppercut. Right now, you know, he really wants this win.
Yeah, beautiful job. And he made that read. He slipped that jab, and let's see if he goes for it. Whoa, both fighters trying to taunt each other out here. Let's see what happens. BruceLeeRob employing that little sprint, wants to get in on ImUhBoxer straight away now. ImUhBoxer has all this stamina. I'd love to see him use it, make it an advantage. Just keep throwing. When BruceLeeRob's stamina is down, put the pressure on him, but change your elevation and throw those uppercuts to stop those ducking hooks or whatever Bruce is going to throw. Slip that jab. And Bruce, he just needs to keep this pressure here. He's winning. Just keep that jab coming out here. Be careful with that uppercut. But, oh, that takedown just out of range.
Yeah, he's trying to bring this to the ground now. He knows his leg's a little messed up. He might not be the best switch stance fighter. But look, BruceLeeRob taking some damage too now. So both fighters now working the legs, which also leaves the head open. So if I was one of these guys, I'd maybe whip up a jab, head kick, and wake somebody up.
Yeah, and they're both just stuck in for that uppercut right there at the same time, but both just cancelling each other out here. And you're right, it does chamber that rear hand just straight down the middle, especially that uppercut for both fighters. You see Bruce trying to look for it here. We'll see if he can land it. Still working that jab here, and you know, ImUhBoxer, man, that jab's coming out a lot. I feel like he can make use and make some slips off that, but doing a good job here, getting the high crunch, almost
going for a ride.
Power double here, D, into side control, landing some big elbows here as well.
Can BruceLeeRob get the transition off the cage? Does he get it? No, what a denial. What a denial. ImUhBoxer obviously doing some jiu-jitsu. Great job there.
Good job
Goes
by
for
Bruce.
full mount. No. This is a great spot to be for him. He's got the half guard. He's got time to work, but I think he needs a finish. I'm not sure how the first round went, but in this game, you can't leave it to the
beautiful job by BruceLeeRob, and you can tell that these guys have fought before. You can tell, you know, ImUhBoxer may be flushed in the end of this round, going to what he knows, but BruceLeeRob making the transitional. It's easy. It's hard to deny those when someone does a fake, but the fact that he got it first time on the first transition, it tells me that these two have fought before. Bruce knew it was coming, and he read the fake. He knew he was going the opposite side, as some people do like to do, and he got it. But here's the get up here from the bottom, back on the feet. Let's see if he can bring anything to the table. ImUhBoxer has a minute left to change something in this round, and Bruce is still going to sit out here and pop this jab, going back to orthodox. Eats the leg kick.
Final minute, Balin, ESFL 6 co-main event. ImUhBoxer, BruceLeeRob. BruceLeeRob's stamina getting a bit low. He's got to keep the pressure up here. ImUhBoxer, you think, is down on the scorecards. There he goes. He's got to get it going.
Beautiful job there, landing some shots. BruceLeeRob just firing, backing up, firing. There's the left hook coming out here, and ImUhBoxer needs to duck. Duck, those jabs are coming out. Duck and throw an uppercut. He needs to do something. Oh, there's the uppercut. BruceLeeRob's got him rocked. He's going to look to fill the finish here. He wants to that finish. He's got 10 seconds left. He needs to get it finished. Wants it in his first fight. Still putting on the pressure. No stamina. Got to be careful. And it looks like this. Oh, it's the uppercut.
Oh, my goodness. He was throwing everything at his opponent. Great way to end the fight. BruceLeeRob really, really wanted the finish. I still don't know who won the first round. I was so excited about that. We'll get to see the decision here.
This is the first decision we have had tonight on the PS4 card, which is good to know. The PS4 players are showing up and bringing the heat. No decisions yet, but here we go. Let's see who gets it. BruceLeeRob, that jab all night, using it as an offensive weapon. The leg kick's doing work, forcing ImUhBoxer to change stance. Lost the stamina battle, but it didn't matter. He was fine with it already. ImUhBoxer fought a little too passively here, but I think the win, it's going to go to BruceLeeRob here. Unanimous decision victory. Tyron Woodley, BruceLeeRob in the blue gloves, gets that win. Not only a commentator, but also an ESFL fighter, much like yourself, D-Mark.
Great job there for BruceLeeRob.